How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and good news, I was actually able to recover the video that I deleted by accident, the Overwatch one I said I was going to upload, and it's right here. This is the game right here. So I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I'm still able to talk over it because I had a lot of fun playing this game. It's playing Moira, even though some people can obviously say that she is easy, and she is. I won't deny that wholeheartedly. Like, she's one of the easier characters compared to let's say like Ana or Zenny or people like that. But I wouldn't say she's the easiest because Lucio exists, and Lucio's like, hey, if you never played healer before, you should play him. He's pretty good. But I guess there are some things to her that have some nuances. Like, I always mention it when talking about it, like her consumption, her healing consumption. Like, trying to manage that can be a little difficult sometimes because you have to have the restraint of obviously not holding it until it's empty, because then you have to go and attack somebody like right here, right? Or you can use the damage ball with her ability to get more healing, but at the same time it's like, if you're in a scenario where you can't do that, because if you go into like a where the enemies are at and it's a choke point or somewhere where you would die immediately, it's like it's kind of difficult to. So you have to wait on the ability and the healing consumption, or not consumption, the healing tank to refill. But that, and I'm not saying like that's an issue. That's more like something that you just have to learn while playing her, right? Like her range compensates well enough because of how long it is. Like right here, like I'm hitting Reaper mad far. Like, this dude is like 5 characters away from me in terms of like measurement, and I can still hit him. Like, it's crazy. But I digress. I wasn't able to save the audio, so I have to go over it again. But it doesn't really matter because this game, for the most part, I can just go over what I said if I remember it. But the gameplay at least is here, so that's all that matters to me. But yeah, like, Moira is an interesting character. A lot of people don't like her. A lot of people do like her. I like her because of her gameplay, so I mess with that. But overall, I think she's a fun character. Like, definitely an interesting one to play in a support role because of her maneuverability. Like, Lucio, obviously he has the wall riding and whatever, but Moira, since they changed her leap where it's a lot longer now, like, just being able to, yeah, I got cooked. I completely forgot about that. But at least he won. Yeah. So like, when they changed her leap, so they made it longer and farther. Like, she didn't need that, and I'm gonna wholeheartedly say that she did not need it. She was perfectly fine the way she was, but I still appreciate it because of how far you can go. Like, you can really do some movement with it. It's fire. But you know, as it goes, like, characters like that and maps and all that, having their nuances, like, you can play the easiest character in this game and still have nuance to him, right? Like, Lucio, he he's a simple character, like a low entry level, but a high ceiling because of his wall riding, right? Like, you can be a real gamer if you play Lucio at the highest ceiling. Like, this dude can do some crazy stuff. Actually stall like a maniac, wall ride like a maniac, build his ult up like a maniac, straight like god aiming gamer with how good his gun can actually be with the headshots. Like, he's basically shooting an AUG, bro. He's shooting an AUG with the way he has his gun. Like, he's crazy. And then like Reinhardt as well, he's a simple character, but he has his own tech, like, he has everything. And now that they added some stuff to him in Overwatch 2 with like double charges, I think you can cancel his charge as well, or well, double fire strikes, excuse me, and canceling his charge. Like, stuff like that just gives more depth to the character, and having depth to the character is in no way a bad thing at all, because it makes them more interesting and better to play. Like, obviously, a character who's good and at a flat level is always going to be good. Like, Soldier, he he for the most part doesn't have that much of a ceiling, because you run, you shoot a helix rocket, and you heal yourself. That's basically it. But some of the nuance comes with the aim. The better your aim is, and the better like your shooter, like FPS senses, you're good. So there even is some nuance to him, as simple as he is. Like, every character in this game has something that gives them depth, right? Whether it's a huge amount of depth that changes the character from high level play or low level play, or if it's just something simple like Widow being able to use her grapple hook to do like crazy trick shots like that. That gives her some crazy depth. Like, it's fire, and I just love that because it adds so much more to an otherwise simple hero shooter. And as much as I don't like Overwatch, or as much as I sometimes get really upset by this game, I gotta respect it. Like, there's a lot of care put into these characters, or at the very least, on the design level, in terms of like the voice lines, the designs, the how they play, the gameplay. Like, there's a lot put into it, and whether you agree with like, oh, Bridget, Sigma, Doomfist, Hammond, Moira ruined Overwatch 1. You know, a lot went into them, and I can definitely respect that. Even though they could be annoying on launch, and you're wondering like, how did they not play test this? Why is this so strong? There is a lot that went into it, and that's just like that with any game design. So that's pretty fire. I mess with it, but overall, it's legit. Like, what is it? What is it? Overwatch is like a snowflake, right? It's snowflakes are very very intricate, have a lot of detail, and they disappear like that once you touch it with your bare skin. Overwatch is kind of like that, It's a very intricate game that on the surface is to some people just be like an angry game that's toxic or whatever, which is also true. But once you touch that and you only see that, it'll disappear. But if you look at it, look deeper into it, you'll see just how deep it actually goes. Like, I had a lot of fun this game. I didn't get toxic. I found my way of dealing with the comp struggles, and I managed to come out on top with a game like this. And I'm glad I'm able to show it because like all the other games that I was talking about on comp on the channel were more like in a negative light. And I'm glad I'm at least able to see there are positives to this game. I just have to see them and recognize them. I forgot to do the same. Whatever. But yeah, uh, uh, I'm gonna end it here for now. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all for watching. I've been stuttering like crazy today. I don't know what's happening to me. If you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing. And if not, then the fact that you viewed my video at all, I really appreciate it. So whatever you do is whatever you do. Hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all here.